Or banish some cards. Yes, finally! Oh my god. Finally, I beat this deck, dude. Alright, not with Season of Weaving, but still, like... Alright, so... What is up, guys? Trollking here. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going over the Fear of Isolation Dimir deck with a little bit of twist into it. Let's go. Alright, so getting straight into the deck list. This is, you know, a pretty well played deck. Pretty often played deck. You see it a lot. Nothing too crazy except for a little few tech cards, which I put in. Normally you have some opts, like the card opt is in it. I took it out for Go for the Throat. I feel like in aggressive meta against mono red, it's really good. Granted, there are a lot of artifacts floating around now with Aether Drift out. However, Momentum Breaker makes up for that. You know, forces them to sacrifice. And always, in case if they're crewing things in, Nowhere to Run is also there. Nothing new. We took away one Storm Chaser's talent. Felt like there were like too many in my hands, and honestly, the 4 mana to grab either Fear of Isolation, Get Out, or this town ain't big enough for the both of us, or this town. You could probably like only really do that once, and like getting the otters, you're just bouncing them anyway. I felt like there were some games where I just had too many in my hand, and granted, otters are good and they're annoying for the opponent. However, I just felt like going down to 1 was safe. You know, I was consistently getting them into my hand, so it wasn't that big of a problem. But basically, for those who don't know, the engine is to basically keep their side of the board clean, right? You have Go for the Throat, you have Grim Baubles, which is a new card from Aether Drift, which is really good because as it sits there, you can surveil and kind of get what you need. Amazing card, love it. I think this is really great, and it's an artifact, right? So it can't be targeted if they want to somehow like prevent you from surveilling, which is like never happens at all. And so yeah, you're either Grim Bobbling to keep their side of the board clean, then you are using Hopeless Nightmare and Momentum Breaker to either get rid of their, get for their discards to get rid of the cards in hand, and if you need to, you can force them to sacrifice a card with Momentum Breaker. Momentum Breaker is an insane card. I'm saying it right now. It is the best card of the set, honestly, for black or in general. The fact that it has 3 things: you start your engine, or 4 things rather. You start your engine, and that life gain sometimes is really important. Like I in some situations I'm sacrificing it, right, just to get that 4 life if I'm picking enough or hitting with Fear of Isolation, because sometimes you're just stuck, right? You don't have all the pieces yet, and you need that life gain to get some turns in, and then you kind of pop off, right? One of the best cards in the set right now. Or in play, or in standard right now, honestly. So you are using these cards: Hopeless Nightmare, Momentum Breaker, and Storm Chaser's Challenge, right? And then you're just recycling it with this town and Get Out, right? So you're cracking Storm Chaser's Talent level 4. You're getting back this town from the graveyard. You're getting it in hand, and then you are popping back Momentum Breaker or Hopeless Nightmares, and just keeping their hand to 0 and keeping their board down to none. I was running 4 of Oil Deep Gear Hulk, right? And I just felt like the Ward 1 is good. It's annoying for the opponent. The effect is ridiculous because you can even get rid of their lands. You can also use it on yourself. I put it down to 2 because the mana commitment was awkward, because honestly this is a free account, like I said before, and I do, you know, I'm running islands, too many islands and swaps and not enough dual lands. So that's from my situation, right? And by all means, if you have all the dual lands, then, you know, just yeah, put 2 more in and get rid of 2 of something else. Now, I tech in Season of Weaving, so I know, guys, hear me out. It's a lot of mana, and you're thinking like, why would you put this card in your deck? It's often in situations that you have a small hand size, right? There's not much card draw because I took Opt out for the Go for the Throats. However, there is one deck that I hate so much in the meta right now the domain ramp deck, and I feel like every time I play it, I have my your momentum breakers, your storm breakers talent, and everything, and they're just being exiled by Leyline, and they just pop off, right? So the idea is, on your turn, you're playing the worth 3 and maybe drawing 2 cards, right? You're returning everything to her hand, and everything comes back on the board, right? Because they are exiled with Leyline of Binding, I believe it's called. So Storm Chaser's Challenge is dropping back down on your side. Hopeless Nightmares are dropping back down on your side. Momentum Breakers are dropping back down on your side, so they're able to so they're being forced to discard cards right now, right? Your Gear Hulk, if they've exiled, is dropping back, and the Isolations and Nowhere to Run, forcing them to not have any ward abilities anymore, which is very important against the domain deck, right? So I teched in like 2 Seasons of Weavings really does help a lot against that one deck, and also like in other situations. Honestly, sometimes there's some the Boros decks, right? They have ability to exile things with I forgot the name of the card, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You're seasoned Magic the Gathering players. I am not, but however, yeah, honestly, like it's good. Trust me, like I really like it. Also, creating creating copies of otters sometimes, if you want to, you can create 2 more otters if that's what you need to win the game the next turn, then go for it. But honestly, this card is only for the domain ramp decks, and sometimes you just need a little card draw. 6 mana, draw 5 cards is also very good if you're stuck. So yeah, that's my little twist. You've seen the gameplay, it does pay off. And yeah, I just really like the deck. It's very consistent, it's a lot of fun. It has endless cycle value. You can never run out of something to do, right? Even if it's in the graveyard. The only challenge is you have those exiled graveyard decks with Leyline of Hope, and they are annoying. And then you might as well just concede, because that's the only deck that just shuts us down completely. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy the gameplay. Oh, and don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you guys think. And yeah, if you want any suggest any changes in the deck, or have any suggestions of what I should do, because I am getting back into Magic and I'm almost like forgot everything and I'm learning again. So please, your comments are very much greatly appreciated. Thanks so much, and enjoy the gameplay. Bye, guys. Yeah, I guess like my biggest problem is I don't have any patience. I just like start dropping cards when I'm getting like a little ahead, so I have to learn how to refrain myself. Good hand. Hopeless Nightmare is really good to recycle. We're looking for that Storm Chaser's talent before we are gonna play anything, because we need to start patiently waiting for the engine to start going. We will play Hopeless Nightmare though, because it doesn't seem that big of a threat in the beginning. That they're gonna have to like destroy enchantments or anything, but yeah. Alright, so we're facing this deck. Alright, that's fine. We got some tools. Alright, that's good. And we're gonna start making sure the game plan for Mono Red is to clear the field, keep it nice and tidy, which means no monsters on his end, and start making him discard stuff. So we have the ability to be doing that. I do want to pop this down. I'm just unsure if I want to for him this. Yeah, okay, so there's the Storm Chasers. That's awesome. That's exactly what we need. So we will be... We'll drop this. And then we will... What do we want to pop back up? I think popping back the Momentum Breaker more efficient, right? Because it tidies up the board a little bit later. Because then I would have to drop the land, spend 4 mana, so it wouldn't be next turn, but the turn after that, I'd be able to start casting things again. Alright, so from here, If he hits a land drop, that's good. The thing is, if he does, he's probably going to be dumping most of his turn into this. Alright, so he's going to be dropping some enchantments. Or instants, I'm sorry. This always blocks monsters. I think we double block. I don't care about the otter that much. But he's going to have to choose what he wants to take out, honestly. Let's see. What is he gonna... Monsters? Monstrosity? Let's see which one he got. He's thinking now. He's thinking this is like the crucial moment in the game where it either goes on it either is gonna go in his favor or mine from here on out. Does he want to lose the Heartfire Hero? There's Burst Lightning. Okay, so I don't understand. I would have kept the Heartfire Hero. There's more value in the end if you get it buffed up really good. Alright, so we do this. And then on his end stuff, I'll pop stuff to my hand. Nice control of everything. Four cards in hand. Leave two, potentially three. Plus a draw is four. He's playing very reserved. He doesn't want to run out of gas because he knows this is like enduring attrition. Because the point of my deck is to utilize a cycle of resources and also get rid of his resources. But he knows I'm not there yet. So we don't want to pop Popo's Nightmare that much. We just want to get rid of all of his stuff. Not yet, not yet. We will though, we will though. He only has a couple. Okay. That's good. He's good. So we got our otter. We'll crack this to level 2. We'll grab... This town ain't big enough. There's the hired claw. Okay. As long as we can keep clearing his board, that's fine. Oh, there's Gear Hulk. That's a good game. Yeah, that'll shut it down really good. He's no way to deal with this. GG's. So this is why Oil Deep Gear Hulk is in the deck. Deal with mono red. You know what? Maybe you put 4, honestly. It depends, because like if the meta is like shifting towards more control, then I want Season of Weaving, but if it's shifting towards aggro, then Oil Deep is like the way to go, right? The issue is it's kind of like 50-50 split down, you know, not everybody plays aggro, or, you know, even mid-range. So I... let's see what he has. Yeah, Nemesis goes away, always. Because I want to gain life with Momentum Breaker eventually. And plus, like, lifelink is also important for me. But yeah. I think 2 of each is okay, like to tech in. In best of 3, I would keep Gear Hulk, and if I went against like the Domain Ramp deck, I'd switch in. So he's gonna do that. He's probably want to try and trade, which is fine. It goes to 4, right? So 2 token, and then plus 1. That's okay. At least I gain 4, and get to a healthy 19, and then kind of just like recycle and repeat, and then kind of annoy him to death. There's 3, and then a monster. So he goes. Actually, do I want to block? No, I'm not gonna block. Right? He's just gonna kill it. Now we have to trade. Want him to use everything. That's fine. I'll allow it. So we're both at 18, and there's another Gear Hulk, and that's the good. So let's see what he's got. Yeah, sure. We'll just let him not get a land. So he's bluffing something in hand to kind of like scare me, but at this point, I'm never gonna trade anymore. I'm just gonna be hitting for 4. So now in this state, right, he has no hand. He also has nothing to put on the field. So then we start cycling in Hopeless Nightmare to do some chip damage, get far away from him with lifelink. And then if there's ever a big threat on the board, then we are switching back to Momentum Breaker. So this. Switch these back up. We'll cast Hopeless Nightmare, make him discard, lose 4, hit for 4, it goes down to 12. Cycle. Yep. This deck does very, very well against mono red. Pretty dope, not gonna lie. I really like this deck. I'm poor in this game, right? So I don't have all the dual lands. But, you know, sometimes alright, so he's just like, yeah, I would do the same. Hit for 4. Yeah, we hit the good game. It's a good game, you know, I'm not mad. You know, like, sorry you lost, but, you know. Storm Chasers. Get my Otta. Cycle. Hurry, pop back up, sorry. Or grab from the graveyard. We're gonna play. We'll do that on end steps. So we get yeah. That's just what you do. You always do it on end step. But also, like, if he has Nemesis, like, you know, you can know where to run. We can know where to run Nemesis. So we're pretty much there. Yeah, this deck's like yeah, it does snowball, but it snowballs like progressively, like slow. Like you really have to control the game to get there, but it's cool. But there's nothing you can do right now, so you know. And then I think we win next turn because of all the prowess triggers from Otter and the 2 damage from Hopeless Nightmare. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. That's fine. We'll carry it out. It's actually good for content to make sure, so you guys can see what how this deck cycles in. Yeah. We get to scry. Grimbobble. Don't eat it. Hopeless Nightmare. Get another Otter. Nightmare. Triggers. Get from 2. And GG. Good game. Is he gonna bad banners now? It seems like he is a little bit. Nah, he's not. I don't think he is. Or she. Oh, okay. Alright. That's fine. And discards. And then land drop. Knew it. Called it. Alright, good game. We're just gonna go attack. Cool. Awesome. Nice. But yeah, see, like, he just couldn't do anything. He just got stuck. But, alright, let's see. Dude, yeah, I saw that new Bob Dylan movie today. Or the Bob Dylan biopic. Like, it's good. I enjoyed it. It's just, like, honestly, like, more so, like, with music than, like, who he is as a person. A little bit. It touches a little bit. But I really, like, focus on the music. And Timothy did a good job. Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. And yeah, he really did sound like Bob Dylan, but you know, if you spend 5 years doing a role, then or preparing for a role, I think everyone would either. But hats off to him for winning the SAG Award too. Anyway, enough about Timothy Chalamet and Bob Dylan. Alright, so we are going again, mono red. Alright, so we don't have the most ideal hand for dealing with mono red. We need... I'm not going to block this now. We can take the 2. Alright, we need... I think we're just going to get stuff on board. Good isolation so early and not doing anything. So we just need our baubles, we need our momentum breaker, and we need our hopeless nightmares. So that's 12 cards, and we haven't drawn them yet, which is fine. But we got everything else, you know. Like we just need some type of removal. I'm gonna block this. Chump block this with my. Good shot, but he's not gonna attack with that. Does he attack with that? Why? Oh, wait, he did the thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, that's good. Yes, we'll do that. There's our get out again. That's not what we need, though. We get the otter. I guess we just put out another fear. Don't attack. As soon as we get a removal, I swear, like we'll be fine, but we don't have anything. So he's threatening things. Alright, so this always happens, double block, right? Because I just want that gone. Slick shot show off is scary. Always chump out block with the otter, and we always double. Yeah. So he decides to monstrous rage. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. With trample. Okay, so 6 goes through. Alright, so I still have my block for next time. Alright, there's Season of Weaving. I wonder in the future if it's ever going to be... if I can even survive that long. Got my otter. I think I just have to start popping things to his hand then. He's used a lot of stuff now, right? So, honestly, this town on... Storm Chasers and everything isn't that bad of an idea if he just keeps investing into Ember Heart Challenger. So we'll see what he does. Okay, so he signs to +1/+1 and has first strike. That's fine. Okay. So we want him to use everything first. That's scary. Alright, so we will definitely trample. Okay. Alright, finally, some removal. That's what I've been waiting for. Alright, so this goes there. I think we got it now. All I needed was like a little bit of removal, and then we're good to go. So we definitely get rid of that. And this can double block. We won't attack. We don't need to. We just need to stabilize right now. Some mana would be nice. I don't know if I... Okay, what just happened? Alright, so... Okay. Monsters Rage 2. Alright. Okay. So he's going all out. So he has Trample. Let's see. How much damage hits through 8? Is it even worth... And he has Ward 2. I think I want to... He's being super aggressive. I think I... Do I want to... Nah, I think I'm just gonna do this, right? Take 5. He goes up pretty high, though. I need some lands now. Like... Tough. Do I play the Gear Hulk? Or do I start popping things? Do we pass? Sheltered by Ghosts. I think next turn. I think we this town in attack phase. We pop Nowhere to Run and his monster back to our hand. So he decides for Ethereal Armor. Okay, it's fine. I'll allow it. I want you to dump everything. So he draws a land. He still only has lifelink 2. I mean, War 2, I'm sorry. Decides to... I thought he had Ward. Didn't he have Ward? Why didn't I have to pay that Ward cost? That's really weird. Then we'll flash this in. For mana efficiency for next turn. Alright, cool. And then I think we should be able to get there. Right? I think now we play Gear Hulk. Yeah, okay. Oil Deep Gear Hulk, yeah. Good game, good game. See, that game I was patient. Alright, so I'm learning, guys. I'll get there, don't worry. Alrighty, going first. They're Storm Chasers. I don't like sitting on 2 mana. Right? Although... Nah, I don't think we ever sit on 2 mana. I don't even know there it is again. But I think this is a much better hand. I think Season needed to go anyway, so... Yeah, that's a much better hand. Turn 1, Hopeless Nightmare, always good. And we got some more removal. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll see. So, what are we playing against? Judging by the cover... Where's deck? The sleeves or something. That's a cool sleeve though. I like that. It's like Magic the Gathering. Brass knuckles. Well, not brass knuckles, rather. I don't know. Whatever metal that's made out of. Whatever metal exists in the realms of Magic the Gathering. That's mono white or Surveil. Go for the throat. We have one removal and ways to pop it back up, so we'll just dump that. And we want our Storm Chaser's talent. That's what we need. Oh, so it's Boros enchantments, probably. Not Boros aggro. / enchantments. We're gonna do this. I should have done it actually on his turn because that's flash. I keep forgetting. But then again, like I also didn't want him to buff it, right? Because he was tapped out. So there's a chance that yeah, there's a chance he would be able to get out of -3, -3. Right? So there's that stuff. There's our Storm Chaser, so we're in a good position now, honestly. We want to clear his board out first. But I need to cycle this. So I think we get rid of the card in his hand first. Pop this up to our hand. I want to deplete his resources. Yeah, okay, that would have done stuff. Here's a manifold now. Let's double strike. I mean, he's gonna... Taking 4 is not crazy to me, honestly. And... does this even work? I forgot the damage procedure. Double strike happens to him first, right? This goes on to 2, 4, and then I take 1 damage, right? And it doesn't die, right? It doesn't die. No, it does die. First strike damage happens first. Okay, he did it correctly. Alright, cool. So we are there, right? So we always do this. Right? And then we do this. Get rid of something. And then we're pretty much there, and then we just kind of like recycle and repeat. You can't get ahead, obviously. You know, this deck has relatively good resiliency when it comes from some cards. Like Nemesis puts us like in a quick pickle. Alright, so this happens this turn. And we do 2 damage. And we end our turn. And then we recycle. Level 2 it. So now he's flying, which is annoying. But he's gonna swing in. Oil Deep Gear Hulk would seal the deal in this situation. That's fine. I feel pretty safe. Land is good. This town. Actually, no. I had to do this town. Next. No, actually, no. We might as well attack. It's fine. Next turn, on his end step, we this town Storm Chasers and Momentum Breaker. Oh, that's why he didn't have ward. I forgot. Because of nowhere to run. Doesn't get hexproof, right? Yep. Didn't have hexproof. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Pass. So what is the final? This. Windbreaker. Storm Chaser's talent. Alright, go down to 6. Kind of dangerous. There's the lands. Right, so now we're getting odds. So now it's a sacrifice, and then feeling pretty good. In an emergency, I can always pop momentum breaker for some life now. 4 life, up to 4 life. We'll go back to 10. In an emergency, but I think we're pretty good off. Not much as haste, and I have a blocker. Okay, cool. Feels good. We're in a good situation right now. Alright, yeah, we got this. So now we play... do we play Gearhold? Yeah, we play Gearhold. Kind of like same deal. Target player, yeah, it just doesn't matter. And then we'll do boom and boom. And then we'll get another Otta. And we're good to go. Alright, I understand now. Good game. Do we get it? Yeah, we got it. Oh, but he's not giving up. I'll commend it to him. He's not giving up. No, it's over. He can't win. What are you talking about? He's not gonna come back. All right, good game, yeah. Yeah, that's a keep. That's decent. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not terrible. It's not good. It's not terrible. It's okay. Alright, so turn 1, Hopeless Nightmare is good. I like that. That's a good draw. We're playing Orzhov. Is it Orzhov life gain? Or is it Domain? Could it be Domain? What is it? Oh, it is Domain. Finally! Alright, let's see if Season of Weaving can actually get help in the situation. So let's see. We'll get him to discard something. With momentum breaker. So this domain ramp deck is like the deck I have the most difficulty like beating. It gets there, you know. It's like it's a super controlling deck, has lots of mana, can do whatever it wants, type of situation. So we'll hit some board presence. Pop this back into my hand so we can play it. See, Up the Beanstalk is just so good. I'm gonna see if Season of Weaving gets it. I guess like my thought process with taking Season of Weaving is that if they exile everything with ley lines, right? Then I get everything and it triggers. When I do the 3 worth for Season of Weaving. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. So there it is. Now I just need cards though. I don't have cards. I mean lands, sorry. So we'll scry next turn. Also, I want to see if he puts anything down for Go for the Throat. I'd be so happy if Season of Weaving actually does the job to win against the deck. But we'll see. I might save Go for the Throat for the Sphinx. Alright, there's a wizard. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get rid of that. Die. He's also drawing terribly. I'm be so happy. Yeah, we momentum breaker this, right? Or do we counter? No, I don't have the mana for it anyway. Yeah, so we'll get rid of what he had in hand. What was it? Oh, that's a nice. That would have been... That's a good one. That's a good discard. Alright, let's see what you got. Come on. Yeah, nothing. Alright, so... But we also don't have much, do we? We'll save it for the counter, if he does have something. Although, he does have Cavern of Souls out, so... Alright, that's good. We will pop back... we want at least one of Siege, right? The only thing we're missing is Storm Chaser's talent. Alright, Gear Hulk is good too. That put some board threat. I have good hand. I have card advantage. I even might. Grim Bauble is useless, so I'm gonna discard and draw. Still no lands. There's the Beanstalk. There's the third Beanstalk, dude. So if he has anything over 5 mana, he's gonna be. He's getting mana screwed so hardly, so badly. We'll explore. Why not? Yeah. I guess that's what we do. There's the land. We'll explore again. What do we reveal? Oh, there's another land. Awesome. We will... I want to keep this for counters if he does play any of the Overlord. Yeah, alright, so we'll play really conservative. We have card advantage over this deck, which is like rare. It's like incredibly rare. Unfortunately, I don't think like Season of Weaving really needs any action unless he drops down something big. So, it's like the 4th land in a row. I'm surprised he hasn't given up. Actually, I don't want him to give up either. Okay. Draw, hit with the land, there's a swamp. Organize this a little bit. Start chipping away, try to get like kill him as much as fast as possible. Can we win? Do we win? We still have enough to counter if he plays an Overlord. Dude, I'd be so happy if I finally beat this deck. Well, he drew terribly, to be fair. Like if he another land. It's another land, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's another land. But this was the point of like me going on stream today, was that to beat this deck. Okay. Alright, so now we got. Can he get there though? He has 4, 5, 6 mana. There's a limited amount of mana. I know he's gonna take that limited muscle. Okay. And then he draws 3 cards. We counter that though, always. We always counter that. Wait, is that wizard? Oh, okay. He still draws 3 cards, but at least I counter it, and then I win. I have to win, unless he can play something else. Plays a ley line. Overlord of the Hauntwood. Okay, and he throws 3 more cards. He's trying to get some ley lines to banish me. Or banish some cards. Yes! Finally! Oh my god! Finally, I beat this deck, dude. Alright, not with Season of Weaving, but still, like... Alright, so hypothetically, if he did plant down... if you got ley line of Bindings, I believe it's called, the one that exiles... yeah. If he was able to like exile the Gear Hulk, the Hopeless Nightmare, everything, and then you Season of Weaving and turns everything back to their hands, right? And then all of it triggers, right? So Hopeless Nightmare would trigger, Momentum Breaker would trigger, Gear Hulk would come back on the field, right? And then it's just nightmares, right? And then I would have just bounced Hopeless Nightmare back and forth. So yeah, theoretically, it's actually really good against this deck, you know, unless they don't really run counters, honestly. And you can always counter with Get Out. So, yep.